How hard is it when you know you've got the fight won?
Not that hard.
He literally just
Answer your question.
he answered my question while he was fighting.
He's working. He's working. Your body's
I know. Watch that soul. You know. Nope, I gotta hit her. This fluorescence is gonna be hated. It's for y'all. I'm just playing. I'll let y'all.
My name is Denis Douglin. Everybody calls me Momma's Boy. I'm a professional boxer. I just out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm the first and only active world-ranked boxer that's trained by his mother. So we're making history right now.
What is your current hustle?
Pro boxing, bro. Beating niggas up for money. That's my current hustle. Beat people up for a check. Since COVID-19, man, I just try to stay active. Like there's no real fights, no real boxing matches going on. But I'm still in the gym, still training. Even when gyms are closed, working out from home, just trying to make sure I stay on my job because I know eventually they're still gonna call. Like right now, they're trying to get boxing going a little bit, so they're making calls. A lot of people aren't prepared. I'm ready for whatever. So COVID hasn't slowed me down at all. Denis Momma's Boy came when I was like 13 years old. I was at a fight in upstate New York, and my mom was always around. Everybody called me Momma's Boy as a joke because she's always like in my corner or always yelling. So people started calling me Momma's Boy, Momma's Boy, Momma's Boy. They started chanting. I was fighting, and they started chanting Momma's Boy, and I won the fight. And then it just stuck with me from there. Like everybody just started calling me Momma's Boy, so I embraced it. She brought me into boxing when I was like 8 years old. I was training with my uncle actually, but she loved it too. She was with me every day. One day I just told her, like, hey, Mom, I think I really want to do this. Like, I want to be a world champion. she was just like, let's get it, and we were watching it. And then she just started learning everything she could. Started picking up, choking the trainers, started writing stuff down, started watching boxing. She made herself an expert, bro, and just started teaching me what she learned. And I feel like I trust her so much. Whatever she told me, like, that's what I would do. We just got to the point where, like, I'm like, yo, I only want you in my corner. So she became my trainer full time. As far as my mom being my trainer, there was backlash at first because people didn't think that would work. Nobody thought a mom could train their son. So at first I would go to fights with Mama's Boy in my shorts. People would laugh at me like, oh, Mama's Boy. And then see walk over her. Everybody would think it's funny. But then I'll get in the ring and beat you up. And then, like, all that backlash goes away. Like, you can't be negative about it if I'm winning, bro. I won every national tournament there is as an amateur. I was ranked number 1 in New Jersey. So how can you give me real backlash if it's successful? You feel me? So no. Yes, but then no. As far as where I was going to go with boxing, I never knew we can go this far until about a couple of years ago when I was like, you know what? Me and my mother going to make history. Like, we're already making history. I realized when I was ranked number 1 as an amateur, we were already making history. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this to the next level. I'm going to be a world champion. So, yeah, like, I haven't even reached what I know I'm going to reach at. I'm going to be a world champion. I'm going to give my mother a belt. We're going to make more history. If I could change my past, my route, what I would do is not get caught up in the BS I got caught up in as a younger person. Like, I didn't have my first drink until I was 24. People don't know this. But I started drinking when I was 24 because my whole goal at the time I was little was to never touch liquor. But I started drinking when I was 24, and I went downhill from there. I got caught up in the little fame that I had in New Jersey, and I let that kind of take me away from my craft. And I started losing fights, and I stopped caring about training as much as I used to. So if I could change anything, I would change that. I would just keep the same discipline I had as a young kid. When I was 16, 17 years old, I was probably the most focused teenager you would ever meet, bro. But I lost it. Like, I let the little fame in Jersey get to my head. Started making a little bit of money. Started getting girls. I would change all that, bro. I would just stay focused. The challenges are just keeping your head small and staying humble and keep working. Because, like I said, being number 1 in New Jersey, I came from a town, I lived in Jersey, a town called Marlboro, where there's no athletes, there's no celebrities. So I was the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere I go, like, oh, Mama's Boy here. So I'm taking pictures of everybody, getting girls. So, like, although I wasn't a success yet, in my hometown, I was a big success already. And I think I let that get to my head, and it kind of, like, slowed me down, threw me totally off my path. Because in my hometown, I made it already, even though I didn't make it. So it kind of got me off my game. You feel me? So that was definitely one of the biggest issues. But now I'm in Las Vegas. You know, like, I'm in the mecca of boxing where we have Floyd Mayweather and other big names. So I'm nobody now. So it's humbling, you feel me, like, to get back to work and become the best again.
I don't even want the picture. I just want the video with the guy, with the man. Let him know.
Money May all day. Momma Boy right here.
Let him know who you sparred. They got you right there.
we got it in this camp. Why would have been no camp?
He was chilling. But he still got the rounds.
I boxed. I think I boxed 4 times in 3 months. So was I. He gave me some good work.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as training with other pros that are lit, it's been amazing. Sean is like my brother, bro. Sean Porter's like, people know, but me and Sean were cool with each other for over 10 years. We met at an amateur tournament. I used to stay at his house in Ohio. He used to stay at my house in New Jersey. And Sean's my brother, so I think I love and respect. But we always get when we go to war, like I said, it's so much fun. It's a learning experience every time because it's mental toughness. It's great. alongside Floyd is a humbling and great experience, bro. Like my mentor in the game is one of the best. It's the best in the world. So I get to learn like from the best. So it's amazing, man. Every time I shit around with Floyd, I feel like I become a better fighter because he knows things, some shit that people can't teach. Like my mom knows a lot, and she's able to teach me so much. But she won't ever be able to teach me the stuff that Floyd knows. And I don't think anybody in the boxing world can teach you stuff that Floyd knows. So I'm around him. I'm just a sponge, bro. I pick up everything he says. As far as his work ethic, his lifestyle, everything, man. So it's a humbling experience to be around Floyd, and he has no problem dropping jewels. So it's lit, man. I love it. Every now and then I gotta play hands on him though, let him know, calm down. But that's smart. That's big, bro. Every fight is upside. Big, small, pay-per-view, in front of a big audience, little audience. It's my craft. It's something that I care about 100%. So every fight, no matter what, is amazing. I've been on pay-per-view once. I've been on HBO, been on Showtime, been on ESPN. Each experience was an amazing experience to me, just because I get to showcase what I love. You know what I'm saying, like, it's a dope feeling. So I can't wait to headline on my own pay-per-views or headline on my own HBO main events or Showtime main events. That's the goal right now. But every experience has been amazing, man. So I was on a reality show. People don't know that. I was on a reality show called Knockout. And in the reality show, there was 3 teams. It was Team Mayweather, Team Judah, and Team Guerrero. So Mayweather Sr. was in charge of Team Mayweather, and he picked me on his team. And I won the show. So when I won the show, my fight was in Miami. Floyd Jr. came to the fight, and that's when we first met. We spoke for a little while, and he told me, he was like, "Yo, move to Vegas. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna get you a spot. I'll bring your car out there. I'll take care of you." And I was in New Jersey. I was kind of putting a stack in Jersey, so I just was like, "Okay." So I moved to Vegas, and that was it. Like, he got me an apartment. I started training with Mayweather Senior for a little while, and so my mother moved out here. And that was it. That got me to Vegas. Floyd brought me out here. We don't know that, but Floyd took care of everything for me to get out here. I consider myself to be a hustler because to be great in any craft, you have to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like a 9 to 5, whether you work a 9 to 5, whether you're a basketball player, whether you're an athlete or a businessman, you have to hustle to get to the top of it. So I feel like I'm a hustler. I work, I grind, I personal train, everything, bro. Like I'm the ultimate hustler. I'm the boxing hustler. A hustler is somebody, in my opinion, who does whatever to get to the top to make money. You know what I'm saying, to make sure their pockets are good, to make sure there's food on the table. So that's legally, illegally. I'm obviously all legal, but I just hustle where I get up and I don't work a 9 to 5, but I work all day. I'm in the gym training people all day. Then I train myself. Then I have my daughter. Then I'm back to training. I'm hustling, bro. I'm working. You know what I mean? So I think I'm also, like I said, I'm also a boxing hustler. No, you won't meet somebody in boxing that works harder than me. If you're watching at home and you want to be a boxer, I will tell you this. Either box 100% or don't do it at all. Boxing is not the kind of sport that you can kind of half-ass it. You got to be locked in, bro. I'm talking about no drinking, no drugs, no big parties. Party very rarely. Don't get fat. Stay on your weight. Always working out whether you have a fight or not. Stay in the gym. Stay in shape. You have to have a passion for this. This is not just about money. If you don't have the love for the sport, don't do it. But if you love it, lock yourself in. Give yourself 5 years of all boxing and you'll be a world champion.